Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Sea of Thieves time again, and we've got some important information about new features coming to the game.
Let's go.
Okay, so patch 1.1.2 is going to be hopefully going live today on Thursday the 14th of June. And it's going to bring a few new changes to the game. The first thing to mention obviously is that the Hungering one has now been removed or returned to the depths. You can no longer summon Meg anymore, but that's not to say that you're not going to see Meg again, because they've announced that some of her kin are going to be floating around or could attack. So what I think is going to happen is it's going to be similar to the sort of Kraken. At any given time you could be attacked by a megalodon, so it's going to be interesting to see, because they said every time they bring these events, these big update content events, they will continue in the game forever afterwards. So we now have the Kraken as an enemy, skeleton forts, and the megalodon. So next up is the introduction of the skeleton thrones, and what we need to do for this is there's going to be 5 small thrones and 5 large thrones. The small ones only require 1 pirate to sit on them, but the larger ones is going to be required for well, it says here, but the largest require pirates to be set on it from more than 1 crew. So whether that means that you need to get 2 separate crews, so for example 1 from each, or whether it means you need 5 like you did for the megalodon, we had to play 5 people had to play the tune to summon it. We don't know totally, because obviously it's not in the game yet. I would more be inclined that you need to get at least 2 from each crew, perhaps. But then what do you do if you're a sloop on your own? So maybe it's just a case of 2 separate crews together doing the larger ones. There's now a Bilge, or I think that's how you pronounce it, Bilge Rat progression system or screen. So with the skeleton thrones, it looks like you're going to get your missions from Duke, who's probably going to be drunk out of his nut in the pub. And then what you do is you go through and you find your skeleton thrones, and it will reward you doubloons, which is a brand new currency that they've brought into the game as well. You can only buy certain things with the doubloons as well. It's saying here that the Bilge Rats trade in their own currency. They don't have time for gold or any of that official stuff. Each commendation in the progression screen details the amount of Bilge Rat doubloons it unlocks, with a total of 100 doubloons available through the Skeleton Throne event. And with that you can buy some cosmetics. So they've got a Bone Crusher hat, jacket and dress priced at 20 each. They're also saying that there's going to be the Bilge Rat trading. So if you're feeling a thirst for a little extra gold in your pocket, or fancy some reputation from any of the 3 trading companies, the Bilge Rats can also pull a few strings and allow you to trade your doubloons towards a bit of progress. These latter progression items will be a permanent part of the Bilge Rat shop and aren't time related, so choose wisely. There's going to be some new titles as well. For the small thrones you're going to get a pirate title, and finding all 10 will unlock a unique pirate title. These titles will unlock straight into your vanity chest for maximum bragging rights. So everyone as well in the game now has the drum, the speaking trumpet, and the shanty, Merrick Shanty has now been added to the game as well. That's what everyone's got. So I mean, whether you did the Hungering Deep or not, you now have the drum, trumpet and the tune, so that's pretty cool. And they've also brought out some cosmetics for the drum, speaking trumpet as well. An Admiral, Bilge Rat, Sea Dog and Sovereign seems to be the theme of those drums and trumpets. And the last thing that they've popped in the game that's new content is a rainbow flag, a flag that has been added to all pirates' flag inventory. Article 1 of the Pirate Code states that everyone is welcome on the Sea of Thieves regardless of age, gender, race, sexuality, nationality or creed. So they've put a pride flag, is the only way to describe what that is. There isn't really much going on in the sense of fixed issues and stuff. There's the usual sort of things that are still going a little bit wrong. They're working towards improving them, but it's nice to see that they're bringing a little bit of fun content to the game, slowly drip feeding it through. Obviously we're all waiting for Cursed Sails and Forsaken Shores, they're the bigger ones, but it's good that they're trying to fill in the gaps as well with the Skeleton Throne event and the weekly event progression system. And it's actually seems like it's going to actually have its own sort of currency to set it slightly aside as well, which is pretty cool. So you could actually save your coins up maybe, and there might be better rewards later on the line. So there we go, there's all the new game features coming to Sea of Thieves in patch 1.1.2. If you've enjoyed this information today, please do hit that like button, follow, subscribe, and do all the usual sharing and gubbins. It's really up to you, I don't mind. All I say is that I appreciate you watching and enjoying my content. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching or listening, and I shall catch you all next time. Have a great rest of the day and take care.